In this lesson, I will share some tips that I consider essential for anyone who wants to improve their memory and keep their brain young. Their discovery would probably take years of study and memory training, so whether you are a beginner or you are already a memory athlete, I am sure you will appreciate at its true value what I reveal to you in this lesson. 1. Trust your memory. If you don't believe in your memory capacity, there is no way in which you can improve it. Belief has a magical effect. We become that which we most think about and with those whom we associate. This is hard for many to see, yet it is a timeless principle that all high achievers understand and practice on a consistent basis. From now on, start believing in your own memory capacity. You have an excellent memory, eagerly waiting only to serve you. 2. Maintain a healthy memory lifestyle. Memory is a complex phenomenon affected by physiological changes, genetics, emotions, education, and experience. And while there are some certainties in this area, there are also some unknowns. The unknowns outnumber the certainties. The uncertainty is explained by the complexity and multiplicity of the factors involved in this phenomenon. The cause of age-related memory loss remains largely a mystery, as does how to prevent it. For this reason, from the many factors contributing to the proper function of memory, I recommend that you focus on the safest ones, the common sense steps for enhancing your memory, such as physical and mental exercise, proper nutrition, seeking out regular social experiences, not smoking, and avoiding too much caffeine or alcohol. Some of these changes may make more difference in the outcome than a lot of expensive drugs or supplements. 3. Prepare your mental toolkit to use in your memory training. Memory training includes studying and practicing memory techniques so that you can choose a set of tools that suit you, which you can have at hand whenever you need to apply them. Be flexible and adapt the methods to suit your style. Your ability to adapt them will increase with practice. You may also want to consider integrating some other memory techniques more suited to your learning style. You can use whatever you want, as long as it helps your learning and recall. The learning method presented in this course, called the Super Clever Advanced Learning Method, SCALM, combining several memory techniques, is extremely efficient and versatile and can be applied to learning any type of material. With this method, your learning process can be fun, and you can achieve astonishingly impressive results very quickly. You may also need a collection of memory palaces, which you can use alternatives to learn different subjects. 4. Create impact mental images. We tend to forget the simple, mundane, everyday, ordinary thing, but we rarely forget the unique, the ridiculous, the violent, the unusual, the absurd, and the extraordinary. Make your associations unusual, ridiculous, impossible, and they'll stick like glue. The more vividly you can imagine, the more quickly you will remember. Apply Harry Lorayne's slap in the face principle. If you walked out of your office and a few drops of rain splattered on you, you would quickly forget it ever happened. If, however, buckets of water poured over your head, soaking you, you would remember the event and probably recount it in detail for years. You can strengthen your mental images by using color, motion, interaction, exaggeration, and strangeness. Use color. Color attracts, and whatever attracts the brain is remembered with ease and for a long time. The more colors you use in your mental images and the more vivid they are, the better. Using color alone can improve your memory by as much as 50%. Use motion. As often as possible, try to make your mental images move. Moving objects are usually remembered better than still ones. Make them interacting. You can make things more memorable by crashing or sticking them together, by putting them on top or inside each other, or by placing them in new situations. Size does matter. We tend to forget smaller events soon because they made only a little or no impact. So that you remember your associations better, you have to introduce the element of bigness into those associations. The more gigantic you can make the object in your mind, the more vivid its image will be. Strange is memorable. Normal is boring. Therefore, we tend to forget normal things easily. You have to add the element of strangeness while you associate things in order to remember them for a long time. Let us say you are watching a documentary about crocodiles. After a few minutes, if a real crocodile jumps out of the TV, I am sure you will never be able to forget that, ever. 5. Involve all your senses in the memorization process. The more you can involve all your senses, tasting, touching, smelling, seeing, and hearing, in your memory image, the more you will remember it. You can strengthen your memory by involving various senses and recalling the information to relate the data. An impression received through more senses is stronger than one received through only one of these channels. For example, this is a fruit which grows in the wild Amazon rainforest named cupuaçu. You probably haven't even heard about it. At this point, it's just a word without meaning for you. But imagine that you have this fruit in your hands, that you can see it, smell it, feel its texture, and taste it. You then have a clear image of the object that you have to memorize. The word cupuaçu is now associated with a concrete image in your brain. Side effects. If you consistently apply the memory techniques in addition to improving your learning skills and your memory, you will notice an improvement in the overall quality of your life. Because these methods train your brain's capacity to manipulate mental images, it will become easier for you to think creatively, to generate images, ideas, and thoughts, and to make faster and better decisions in all areas of your life. So here's another reason to start training your memory. See you in the next lesson for the course summary.